Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments and Condos. I'm walking into 1570 Oak, number 814. This is one of the big studios. And we walk right into the living area, and you can see it is quite a big living area. If I go to the right a little bit, you see this massive walk-in closet and just a sliver of the bathroom. A big radiator in the corner. We're facing north, but we're on the top floor, so we get a lot of light. Not direct, but we get light all day long. This room is probably 14 feet long by 12 feet wide, maybe 12 and a half feet wide. And I will come back and explore the closet and the bathroom. And if I walk towards the windows, one of the things about this unit is it has brand new windows, which is really nice. I didn't expect to see that. But you can look out over all of downtown Evanston, which is a terrific view. You're facing north again, but super light. And if I turn around, we see the size of the apartment again. And then as I pan to the right, we see a dining area, which is actually quite a big space. Now this gal is getting ready to move, obviously. So she's got some stuff here, but in the dining area, we have a ceiling fan and a light fixture. This is probably 10 feet from the edge of that cabinet to the wall, and about maybe 8 feet across, maybe just a little bit less. Again, it's carpeted. There's an AC unit in the window. If it stays, we'll leave it. If it doesn't stay, it does belong to the tenant. So regardless, we wouldn't provide air conditioning units. If it broke, we wouldn't replace it. So nice big dining area, lots of cabinets, stainless steel sink, big stainless steel sink with a hose attachment. And if I walk in a little bit further, we see a newer fridge and a newer stove on a nice floor, nice newer floor. Oh, let's take a look at the stove first. Stove is 4 burners, and it's not quite a full-size stove, but it's not small either. Super clean, and clean inside. Now, of course, she's still here, and we will clean everything again before we turn it over, so we won't just hand you the keys. The fridge is about 5 feet 6 inches high, so it's a little bit smaller, but has a nice freezer with a couple of shelves on the side. And the fridge is also more than adequate for one person with a crisper drawer and a couple of shelves on the side. If I turn around, we see a lot of cabinets and a stainless steel sink. The cabinets are about 2 feet high with 3 shelves in the bigger cabinets. The shelves are about 11 inches deep. The countertop is a laminate, but it's in great shape. Underneath, the lower cabinets, are important. Well, it looks like we've got to adjust that shelf, but they're important because they're deeper, so you can put bowls or pots and pans in more easily. And there are a couple of drawers underneath as well. Water pressure is terrific. Here's the stainless steel sink. Water pressure is terrific. Drains really nicely. You see the shower. Underneath, I know, is dry and can be used for storage. And you can see she has paper bags under there. And it's really quite deep, so you can put a lot back there. I'll shut this down. Again, it's only the hot water I'm checking. Here we have a bunch of drawers. And the drawers are really quite convenient. You see they're already lined. And then a little shelf over here. That's deeper with a couple of shelves inside. Up above we have bigger, whoops, daisy. We have the bigger cabinets. Again, about 2 feet high, 3 shelves in each one. And the shelves are 11 to 12 inches deep, probably closer to 11. And then just up above, we have a couple of cabinets that are just wide open. So you have really good storage. From the kitchen, we're looking out to the dining area, and you can see that's easily big enough for a 4-person table. But certainly a sophisticated workstation, really very nice. And again, ceiling fan, lots of natural light, really very pretty. The kitchen is also newer, laminated or a ceramic tile floor. Lots of cabinets, stainless steel sink. We'll come around out of the dining area and look across to the living area, which is really a very big living area for a studio. And there is the front door. So we'll walk across, take a look at this massive walk-in closet. So this has got to be from the door to the wall, it's got to be 5 feet at least. And then you have this other area. From that wall to that door is probably 7 or 8 feet. Lots of shelves, hanging bars, more shelves, hanging bars. It's just a very big closet. Then we go into the bath, which has standard vintage tiles on the floor, but new tiles around the shower area. Pedestal sink, standard vintage commode. We'll lift the lid so we don't get any surprises. And that's good to go. Again, we'll check the water pressure. So that's just the hot water. You see it's just the hot water. We'll turn it off, drains really well. New tile around the shower, which is really nice. Also a new window in here, which will help open it and air it out and keep it nice and clean. The tub has been re-glazed, so that's nice and clean. Again, I'm expecting terrific water pressure. And we definitely have it. The only downside here is that the shower head is probably only about 5 feet 8 inches high. However, for most people, that wouldn't be any problem at all. Drains beautifully. There is a medicine cabinet. Looks like there's only one shelf in there right now. There's the lighting right above the mirror. The rest of the tiles in the bathroom are in good shape, which is really nice. I'll back out again. You have your own radiator. There are some towel bars. But we see it's a nice light. It's very light for a bathroom. Pedestal sink is newer, maybe new. The tile is newer, maybe new. And the tub has been redone, which is great. So from the bath, if we look out into the closet, we see, like I said, it might be as much as 8 feet from the bath to the far wall. There's the hanging and the shelving. And then there is that part of the closet, which has got to be 6 feet, with another couple of shelves and a hanging bar. Very big closet. We'll come out. We'll look across to the dining area, the ceiling fan. And one more thing I want to say before we go back to the front door is there are doors on the closet. So you could close the closet area off or close one of the closet areas, increasing the amount of contiguous wall space. So that's an option to really enhance the size of the living room. Lots of natural light, huge closet, nice new kitchen. That brings us back to the front door. Thanks for watching.